And there we are. So, game 4, Sunday evening cup series for NADota. More information on NADota.com. And we have a match between TOOHFK and dopeheadgaming. We've been following dopeheadgaming around. Only had one game so far though, which would lasted 10 minutes, but this should be a good match. As you can see, there are some well-known players on both of these teams. So I'm expecting a good match indeed. As the first pick this time was indeed Radiant time. Radiant side I should say, and they banned out the Morphling, so we're not gonna see that one from Cork. They banned out the Templar Assassin as well as the Nature's Prophet with the Naga Siren and Lycan banned out by dopeheadgaming so far. Let's see what the last ban is gonna be. Is it gonna be a Darkseer or are they gonna give that one away? And of course we also have the Leshrac in. And it's gonna be a Darkseer indeed, so that will be the last ban out. Let's see what hero is gonna be picked up first. It's gonna be maybe a Chen is also still in the pool, but you have to have that good Chen player if you were gonna pick up a Chen though. And that might be some problem. You know, if you're playing with a team that you normally don't play with, you might not know that, but we'll see. Is it gonna be a Leshrac? It will maybe tell a lot about their lineup. Possibly. There's the Invoker. That's gonna be the first pick for them, so that is gonna be their hero. Let's see if Leshrac will be picked up here though, or if they're just gonna ignore it. You know, who cares about Leshrac, who gets picked up first or banned fairly early as well, and just go for some combination of heroes that you can now go for. I mean, you can go for something like Leshrac Sand King, of course. It could be a combination. But there's a lot of others in there. They're gonna go for Tinker, maybe a Lone Druid with that if they wanna be really annoying. And just a solid hero so far. I mean, a Tinker, we've seen it tonight with multiple games. Tinker he is just such an annoying hero to fight against. And there's a chance. So pushing power coming out from dopeheadgaming. Let's see what complexity is gonna do against. Oh wow, sorry. They have their team profile activated in case you noticed. We earlier had a team profile of Mouse activated as well, but this is of course not true. Venomancer is gonna be picked up as well as a Tidehunter. One thing that you can do if you're gonna get pushed, you can just force out those team fights. So that's what they're gonna try and do. And they're gonna do that with a Tidehunter as well as a Venomancer. So those two picked up. And we could still have a Broodmother, but then the Tidehunter is already picked up on the Radiant team to counter that. So I don't think that's gonna be the case. But Lone Druid could still be a possibility here. He is of course that solid hero that is almost as annoying as a Tinker, and he will be able to push hard as well. So, Sunday evening cup series, NADota.com. Go check that out. I believe it's free for everybody. And there's Lone Druid indeed picked up for dopeheadgaming. No real surprise. No real surprise at all. So, second banning phase. What do people need to ban? They ban out the Broodmother, so they don't want to face that extra push because that would be extra annoying, of course. But it looks like dopeheadgaming would need a dual lane. So for ban, for example, I would say a Shadow Demon or a support at least, because well, you can ban out something like a Brewmaster or a CK if you want to. But with banning out support, you actually ban out a bit more combinations than with just a carry. But they ban out the CK still. Just afraid of that combination. Brewmaster is of course still in as well as the Shadow Demon. We have the Leshrac now finally banned out as the first ban and the second banning phase from dopeheadgaming. Let's see what the last ban is going to be. That's going to be a Brewmaster still, so you know, still those kind of heroes that make those good combinations, and they don't want to face that either, because for the Radiant team, they already have a solo lane. They have got a setup for a good tri lane. They could go for a solo lane as a Tidehunter as well. We've seen that before, and yeah, let's see what they're going to pick up next. They still need a solo lane. Unless they're gonna go for a Tidehunter solo lane, or otherwise in jungle hero. Of course, Enchantress is still in the pool, ready for pickups as well as the Enigma. Two heroes that could still take on Jen in jungle, and with take on, I mean one take on creep wise and the other one take on gold wise. So it really depends on what kind of strategy they want to go for. And if they indeed go for a Enigma, that will mean they have a lot of team fight potential with their teams, with their lineup. It would also mean that either Venomancer or Tidehunter is going to be solo regardless, and that would then be the Tidehunter. And if they want to do that, I'm not sure. That's probably exactly what they're discussing right now. Are they going to have a jungle hero, or are they going to go for a strong tri-lane, or yeah, with maybe a Morphling or something like that? Well, Morphling got been out, but you know, a carry. Maybe even a Mirana. You know, it's been a while since we've seen a Mirana, to be fair. And for dopeheadgaming afterwards, I do think maybe... I mean, they're probably going to go for 2 solo lanes. Sorry, a dual lane that is, sorry. One lane, so 1 lane for 2 heroes. It's going to be a Lich for 2 HFK. And they're going to combine that then with a hard carry, so we're still going to see a tri lane. Or maybe a Lich can actually solo lane fairly well. If they're expecting a hard carry, Lich can keep the lane in his court. So we are not entirely sure that what they're going to do with that. As well, I was going to say a dual lane for dopeheadgaming would be a good option, unless they want to send someone with a Tinker. We've seen that being done before, even though I think Tinker is going to be mid. A Lone Druid maybe on the safe lane in that case, or, you know, it really depends on what they're going to pick up now. There goes the Crystal Maiden, really not saying anything yet about our last pickup. Could be anything, any kind of carry. Even though we now do know that, well, actually we don't still. Crystal Maiden could help out the Lone Druid as well. It's going to be an Anti-Mage picked up by 2 HFK though. They will play that one, having a hard carry at that, and Storm Spirit will be the hero picked up here by dopeheadgaming. So that will be the last pickup, as they're going for a fairly global strat. I mean, Storm Spirit isn't really a global hero, but it is a hero that can jump over the map fairly fast. Of course, it's at a mana cost, but still. Definitely a good hero to have. As I do think Crystal Maiden will help out Lone Druid, Storm Spirit mid, or maybe Crystal Maiden will help out the Tinker, regardless which one. It could be either. Lone Druid could be on the top lane, or the bottom. Well, Lone Druid could be on the bottom lane, and then Tinker on the top lane, and Crystal Maiden, I don't know, just roaming around perhaps. We're gonna see it though. We're gonna see it as we're waiting for everybody to pick up their hero. It looks like on the Radiant side they're still not entirely sure who's playing what, even though they now pick up their heroes. So we will soon know who's playing what, and then we can jump ourselves into the game to see how it's gonna go. And like I said, I don't know if I said that with the first thingy or after the remake, but I've been told that this would be a very good game, as we saw the players at quite high skill level. So I'm expecting some good game to come up from this. We might have a pause since not everybody picked their hero up just yet. We're gonna go over dopeheadgaming first, because they already picked their heroes up. We see Grant on the support once again, this time on a Crystal Maiden. 1437 is going to be playing the Tinker. We see Kork playing his Storm Spirit. Warden is going to be playing the Lone Druid. And Murder Game will play the Chen on the Dire side for dopeheadgaming. In the meantime, on the Radiant side, we see Nada playing the Lich. We see Soyeon on the Invoker. Hashgrant is going to be playing the Anti-Mage. On the top lane, we see a Knight at the Roxbury playing the Tidehunter, and Complexity IS Mike is actually gonna be playing the Venomancer, and I do think that this guy, I'm not entirely sure, but one of the Radiant team at least. One of the Radiant team is Brutestar, maybe it's the Anti-Mage, could be the Anti-Mage. He always switches his name around, really confusing. And it looks like they're gonna check a level 1 Roshan, which is of course a possibility if you have that Lone Druid, but they didn't want to go for that, so they're not gonna find anybody. And no IX Mike Veno indeed, because, well, actually, it is. Yeah, IX Mike Venomancer, it will be indeed. No Invoker, because Invoker is going to be played by Soyeon. He'll be in the mid lane. He'll be facing up against the Tinker. So Tinker indeed in the mid lane, where we see generally ready to deny or creep to them. There we go. He'll be, or deny. He'll be sent home and will be delayed. So we'll be giving a slight advantage to 1437 in his middle lane. We're gonna see Warden on the Lone Druid. He'll be taking it up against a Venomancer combined with an Anti-Mage, so he'll have to make sure he may be denying a lot of that lane. Wow, he really wants to stop that bear. Already landed a Gale. I don't think the bear is gonna die anytime soon, though. He's taking quite a lot of damage, to be fair. He's already half dead. He might just be able to do it, but the slow wears off. Here comes the Anti-Mage, might be able to do it, and actually pulls the creep with that. So you know what? They're just gonna have the lane right here. Nice job, indeed. In the meantime, we have a dual lane in the middle lane with Lich being here together with the Invoker, and they're gonna be up versus the Tinker. So Lich rotating here. I'm not sure if he's gonna stay here, because I do think the Invoker should be able to take on the Tinker by himself, but we'll see. He's gonna at least deny her a couple of creeps already, making sure he has that advantage there. We're gonna see Tidehunter on the top lane soloing it up versus the Storm Spirit, which will probably be assisted by, well, a Chen possibly if he wants to come out, and of course Grant on his Crystal Maiden. So that will be the lineup for this game so far. As well, so yeah, sorry, there we go. I got it open. Got it open. What's up with the Lich Pick? Lich Pick is gonna be annoying just to the knife farm. Manners. Manners being called. Old chat is not manners. Maybe. Maybe. So Lone Druid, he's not gonna get that much farm here. He has his bear, of course, to farm, but his bear is actually quite low on HP, and he doesn't want to lose his bear. It will cost him a lot of mana, and if he then dies again, he'll be quite hopeless. He's gonna try to get some last hit, but you know it won't really work. And now he has to back up because here comes Alex Mike, thinking about coming in from the side, but his bear will actually scout him out. Maybe try to arrest him a bit, but the bear is not fast enough. Taking some right clicks, but you know that's about it. In the meantime, Lich happily denying Tinker level 2 with Invoker level 2, but we see the experience difference not. We don't see the experience. Well, these 4 creeps are the experience difference that Invoker will have. We still have a first blood on top lane. I really thought he was going back there, but the Gale hit, and that's a kill. A kill upon ward, and Lone Druid going down. Not being a match for this Venomancer, who didn't even need to place his sentry wards because he can pull freely. There's no wards up there for the dire team. We have got a gank going on here for dopeheadgaming as well. They're on their way to the middle lane, and I'm gonna try to pick off the Invoker or the Lich. Of course, the one thing, I mean, Tinker gets denied experience, but they do share experience with the 2 of them on this middle lane, and that will be something that might hurt them in the long run. Even though, of course, right now they are level ahead of Tinker. They're thinking about when to go in, probably when the lane is being pushed out a bit more. Actually, here they go. There's a Nova, there's a Rocket, there comes a Frostbite already as well. Some more right clicks. He can't go invisible. He will go down. Tinker picking up the kill, and Lich just standing by. He really could not do anything. Didn't even have mana for his Frost Blast. Nice pick up there. In the meantime, though, Anti-Mage, he is power behind the Radiant team, and he is gonna just, you know, he's doing good on the last hit. He's 16 for 13 so far. Storm Spirit not being able to, well, he's able to keep up, but you know, he's still getting harassed a lot. Taking a gush here as well, some tower hits, and Tidehunter, even though level 2, he managed to harass the Storm Spirit a lot. Thinking about another Anchor Smash, but he actually goes back with the Creep Wave helping out, making sure that everybody goes back. Self being popped. He should be fine, and as soon as he's level 6, we're gonna see him being very aggressive, because they need to be. They can't go late game with this. Oh, Warden, another Gale, another couple of right clicks, and he will go down once again. Anti-Mage picking up a kill, this time for himself. Of course, Venomancer got the kill earlier, and here comes the Chen as well from the side, coming in. He will try to go for this Venomancer. Here comes a stun. Hits on them. There comes the Crystal Maiden. Doesn't have any mana left though. Test of Fate will hit. Couple more right clicks needed. Will it be enough? He pops himself, and it will actually not be enough. Gale ledges on the Crystal Maiden. Anti-Mage picking up a double kill and picking up a triple kill. Well, actually, Chen killing up the Chen picking up the Crystal Maiden kill for them. Actually, what's that? Chen denied him. He denied him with a creep. He denied him. The kill was on there. I was gonna say he's not on his team. In the meantime, Tinker killed off the Tidehunter. Tidehunter who had a little bit of life left, but a Cold Snap hits on, 1437 in some trouble here. Cold Snap hits. He should be out there though. Haste Rune now running out, but he should be fine unless the tornado is long enough range. I don't think it is though. He's gonna try to hit it around the corner and will not get it because the range is just not long enough for that one. And Tinker getting a kill on the Tidehunter on the top lane and backing off afterwards. Yeah, really, just have to point out, really nice deny from the Chen there. Good play. Good play indeed. Tidehunter level 4. Storm Spirit level 6. So we'll see some more aggression from him. He might try to go for a bit more farm before doing so, but like I said, he needs to be a bit more aggressive because he can't really out-farm an Anti-Mage. He really needs to show some aggression there. But Anti-Mage, in the meantime, he has been in 3 kills out of the 4 and has actually picked up the last hits of 2 of those. So doing really good at that. Some harassment on the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden level 4, same level as the Invoker and the Lich, so doing fairly well for a support here as he takes some experience from the mid lane, waiting for 1437 to come back, who is also level 4 by the way. Gale hitting on Warden once again. Look at those right clicks. This might as well be a kill, and he is actually going to die for this. One more right click needed, and there he goes. Killing spree for the Anti-Mage, and that is a Lone Druid, not a really happy one. He can't really farm with his bear apparently, and he just gets picked off every time. Maybe a lane swap would be an okay choice here. Tidehunter still level 4. He wants to be level 6 so bad. Oh, Vortex gonna help out. Here comes a Chen as well with the stun from the Sand Tower, and Tidehunter will probably drop here as the Ball Lightning comes. We'll slow him down, and Chen actually the one to pick up the kill. Good kill picked up by dopeheadgaming, but Is it gonna be enough to stop the Anti-Mages in the long run? I'm not sure. A tower was also destroyed in the bottom lane, as the bottom lane is definitely lost. And you know, it's fine to lose a lane this early. That's no problem at all. But losing a lane against an Anti-Mage is just so dangerous. You're really risking a lot there. Even the Tinker with his March of the Machines, well, maybe he'll be able to take it back later on, but we'll find out. And he's of course still having to work towards his boots of travel. He has got his ring of got his soul ring. It's only 6 minutes in, so he's doing okayish. But well, okayish. He got 2 kills, and that is nice. But he only got 8 last hits. He got 8 last hits. That is just 2 more than a support Venomancer on the bottom lane. Well, he's of course now farming in the jungle here. He has picked up a recipe for the magic wand. He's doing okay. I mean, he's been in a couple of kills. He's been in 3 kills. He's doing fine. Invoker picked up his phase boot, so because he got a nice farm. He's got 28 last hits. Storm Spirit in the meantime being highest on the map right now with level it's 40 last hits so far. Tidehunter level 5 almost got a level 6, and we will see him roaming around a bit more, trying to get a team fight going or trying to pick off a kill. Maybe just on the Storm Spirit, maybe with some help from his teammates. Even though of course the Radiant team, they can just make sure that they hello, wow. Chen helping out once again and picking up the kill actually on the Tidehunter once again, who did not manage to get level 6 just yet. Mana boots upon the Storm Spirit will make sure that he doesn't have to back off together with his bottle, of course. But yeah, it's for the Radiant team. They can, as long as they can hold their towers, they're not really gonna force all that much. I mean, they have the Anti-Mages, they have the late game, and they can definitely wait for that. As Storm Spirit picked up a bottle, as in picked up a rune in his bottle. There are wards up for the rune spot, but only in the bottom lane for both teams also. So he knew that the rune was top, and he just got it there. As Invoker managed to pick up the Crystal Main there. Gale hits up on the Tinker. Tinker really has to back off. March of the Machines making sure his exit is safe. Whoa! Invoker taking a lot of damage there from the towers as well as from the March of the Machines. Only needs one more hit, but here he goes. Lich Seal goes down. Blast ending him off with Lich going down to the Chen. Coming in from the side. Chen looking for more. Is he gonna find more? Everybody's backed off. Venomancer is backed off. We're gonna see a Chen already backing off as well. No more Test of Faith. In the meantime, Anti-Mage once again. Warden! Going down on the bottom lane. Warden really not having a good game. 0 for 4 right now. He was standing next to his tower, but of course he's gonna get dived. And that was even without Gale. I mean, we've seen him dying with the Gale a couple of times, 3 times, and now 1 time without. And this is the Gale again. Tinker gonna pop a March of the Machines, hoping that will slow them down, but he was sent home by Chen. Will be in time. Might not be in time. It is gonna be in time. 16 HP left, and the Tidehunter not gonna be in time. Not level 6 still gets picked off. Same goes for the Invoker, who gets picked up as well. March of the Machines just doing so much. You can't fight in the March of the Machines. So that is just that is what happened. And that is 2 kills going towards the dopeheadgaming for just overextension from the side of the Radiant team. TOOHFK. That is their team name, not complexity, just saying. So team profiles that are activated for some of the players here. Crystal Main getting a cold snap, gonna drop off again. Tornado, oh, hand of God, actually keeps her alive, and they thought she was dead. In the meantime, Storm Spirit jumping in, Vortex, and killing off the Lich, and Crystal Maiden stays alive at that. Storm Spirit is gonna jump himself to the high ground, but the Anti-Mage is here as well. Will there be a Mana Void? There could be. There is. Mega kill for the Anti-Mage, as he's 5-0 right now. Has got a Vanguard, is looking really good right now. 4-star being built up by the Invoker. 5 minutes, 9 minutes, yep, that is the case. That is indeed the case. It was actually 4 because Lich was dead. But they're gonna kill off this tower. They're gonna try at least. They know that Tinker doesn't have his face boot just yet, and they want to shut him down before he does. Or they want to continue shutting him down. Cold Snap will make sure that Tinker is slowed down for a long time here. Tornado will hit, and he will go down. Anti-Mage unstoppable right now. He is 6 for 0. And that is just the bottom lane that they lost. And of course they won the top lane, and Tinker didn't do that bad versus the Invoker, even though last hit wise he still gave Invoker a lot of last hits, but managed to pick up 2 kills. But really the Anti-Mage, I mean, they could have lost any lane, but the lane with the Anti-Mage, oh, Lich Ultimate being used, and there he goes again. Tinker going down. Vortex in the meantime. Invoker getting picked off for Anti-Mage, locked inside an entangle, can't link away just yet. Now he can. Links towards the Storm Spirit, who is Bolt Lightning away. Storm Spirit picking up the Venomancer kill, as Frostbite again up on the Anti-Mage. Oh, so little HP left, and Anti-Mage actually going down. Crystal Main picking up a last hit, and the Mana Void not killing off the Storm Spirit. It was so close though. It was so close. And that was a great defense coming out from dopeheadgaming. I mean, they were having heroes so long. Of course, the Tinger got picked off once again right before, but I mean, Antimate's going down as well as the Invoker and the Venommancer is just a great pickup, as we see some creeps from Chen being picked up here. Chen himself, of course, got away just fine, but his creeps get picked off and they will die. Oh, never mind. One will get sent back by the Chen. Nice play there. He's building towards his mechanism. But yeah, 11 for 11. Tidehunter, oops, where is he going? He's gonna go back home. Should be going back home. Level 6 right now, 800 gold in his inventory, and level 6 will mean that we'll see some ravages coming out from him, or hopefully for him. In the case just now, we saw Antimate just very aggressive, and if they're gonna do that more, then we are gonna see them aggressive. We see the gold earned in favor of the Radiant team so far. No surprise, as they did manage to pick up 2 towers so far. Experience graph should not be. Well, that last team fight kind of got the Dire team back in the game again, because they killed off the Antimates, they killed the 3 heroes, and heroes later on just mean more for experience than heroes that killed off early on. So that was the difference there. That is why dopeheadgaming is now slightly ahead in the experience. I say slightly, but it's because it's really slightly. It's really not that much. We see Korg picking up a point booster. He's probably going to go for Bloodstone to be able to ball lightning around the map. And I just have to say, with that Bloodstone, he will also he will be missing extra mana, and his mana void from the Antimate will hurt more. But of course he'll also have a lot of regen, so he should not miss out too much, as we have a tower being pressured down on the bottom lane. And it's actually Warden who left that lane, wisely so. Oh, top lane, bottom lane again. We have a Frostbite up on the Venommancer. Hand of God going through. Crystal Main will still get picked off here by Lich, but Lich, well, you actually might want to go for more. Gush landing, and there goes the Anchor Smash, and that's a kill. Double kill for the Lich right here. This is 2 for 2 Invoker and Venommancer dying, as well as a Crystal Maiden and a Chen. So a fairly even trade, though, even though I would say it's slightly in favor of the Dire team, as it did manage to pick off the Invoker there. So good job there. And of course the towers will be a lot harder to... he still doesn't have a boost of travel. What? Of course he died 3 times, but still I wasn't expecting him to have really no boost of travel just yet. And Antimate just continue to farm because he can. Venomman's at level 6 as well. Check out the gold per minute for a second. Antimate, yeah, is so high. Should not come as a surprise, to be fair. Should not come as a surprise at all. We're gonna go back to the last hits because that looks funnier. Because it's all green, red, green, red, green, green, red, red, green, red. Ooh, smoke out 4. TOOHFK. I don't know what it stands for, I'm sorry. Just gonna have this view for a second then. I mean, they're going towards the lane where the Antimate is on too, so they're gonna surprise someone with a team fight 5 on 2, by the looks of it. With Crystal Main being there together with the Storm Spirit. That will not end well. Korg here, Grant here, there goes the ball lighting away, will be in time. Crystal Main, will she be in time? She has got a face with Tornado, will still pick her off, and she will drop here very fast with Lich dominating. She picks up the last hit. Yeah, 5 top, that is indeed the case. We're gonna see tier 1 tower getting pushed down, because you know, you have 5 top, you maybe only get a Crystal Maiden as a kill, but you will still get the tower as a reward for being there. All 5 of them, as the Chen sends home the Storm Spirit to get full mana again. And they might actually try to do something here. We see IX Mike who's gonna place a ward. It's only him though, but still the Lich backs off, the Champ backs off. Of course he doesn't know, he plays down a sentry ward instantly, but there is no ward there. It's just well, nice. Oh, baiting out the sentry ward is so ballsy. Vortex, IX Mike will die for that, but the sentry wards will still die as well. Unless Chen can, no, he still dies. He still dies. And we see Korg being sent home again. It's a tier 2 tower getting pressured by the Antimate. She's level 12, by the way. Same level as Korg is upon his Storm Spirit. Ooh, Frostbite, Antimate. Who's, yeah, it's gonna bind around to keep Chain Frost. Hand of God going through. Crystal Maiden is in trouble here. Around the edge, picks up the last hit of the Chain Frost. Storm Spirit got ravaged. Is gonna be trying to back out from this one. A Vortex on the Antimates actually. Antimates in a lot of trouble now. Should be backing up. There's still some mana left on Korg, so mana void already on cooldown, and he will not be able to pick up Korg. 7 HP left. Very close there as a double kill for the Chen, because Tidehunter died in that mess, and same goes for Lich. Welcome to Murder Game. Yep, double kill for the Chen. You have some old chat going. Thank you. Thank you for the nice welcome. Old chat. I mean, yeah, these players are familiar with each other, I do believe. Same community, NADota, of course. 4 staff up on the Invoker now, and we saw him building towards it. As we have the Venomancer, 1100 gold, not doing that bad. He only died 3 times so far. I do like, again, he baited out that sentry ward, and of course he had to use his own sentry ward, but just making sure that next ward he's gonna place, they're gonna have the better of that one, I do believe. Or maybe he only wanted to have the normal ward there, I'm not sure. We'll see. Tidehunter gonna farm some in the jungle. He's got picked up a well, he already had his tower shield, picked up his arcane boots, and we have a mechanism being built on the Lich, which he can't really do because he got 6 kills on himself, doing really good with that. And we're gonna switch that one again to last. Actually, no, we're gonna have Cold Minute on. See how that Storm Spirit is doing versus the Anti-Mage, and of course, Anti-Mage will do slightly better because of course he is an Anti-Mage. And I just have to do this. But yeah, Storm Spirit can still be very aggressive, and he shuts down that Anti-Mage fairly well, just like we saw just now. And he's almost completed his Bloodstone. Just needs about 500 more gold-ish, 600, and then he'll have it. He'll be able to dismember his boots and disassemble, disassemble. Oh well. Dismember his boots, and he will be able to do that. Oh, Anti-Mage in some trouble. Is there gonna be a Vortex, or is there gonna be a Blink first? Vortex, no Vortex on cooldown right now, and he can blink away from that one. He blinks into the jungle, though they see where he is. They're gonna try to hide. Crystal Maiden finds him, and can put up a Frostbite if he wants to. Actually, he's gonna try to juke it out. There's the web. There's the Frostbite. Will it be enough? Korg is already backed out. He's being sent home. Oh, Test of Faith. Close. No cigar, though, 75 HP left, and he'll be back out of there. When Tidehunter comes around the corner, he does have a Ravage once again in 1 second. Lands a Gush. He's gonna throw out his Ravage if he wants to. Yes, he wants to. Crystal Maiden, though, still will be killed up by the Anti-Mage's Mana Void. Chen was away from that Ravage there, but will still be able to take a Gale, probably. Gale actually misses, but doesn't matter. Too many heroes here for him to survive, and he gets picked up as well. Anti-Mage staying alive and all that mess. And Storm Spirit in the meantime, what did he do? He picked up an invisibility rune. Okay, nice for him. And Lone Druid managed to pick up his farm bit, because 2700 gold. We're gonna see what he's gonna go for. Normally we see a Radiance, even though we have seen a bit of a different build so far. If you make a Maelstrom, if he wants to go for that. Oh, Storm Spirit going in here. Gonna try to do a Vortex. Does he still have that? No, it's on cooldown. Still managed to pick up the Invoker, though. Tidehunter being entangled. Nice entangle, but Anti-Mage in the mix of all of this wants to get the Storm Spirit. He blinks after him, doesn't have the Mana Void just yet, and Korg seems to doesn't know that. He's gonna try to just juke him, but Anti-Mage just slightly faster. Korg with no mana can't do anything. Here comes a Lone Druid. He's gonna also get harassed. Is there gonna be a lucky entangle up on that Anti-Mage? Might be. Tidehunter still in the mix of all of this. Lone Druid, though, he's gonna try to do something. Gale hits up on Korg, and there goes the Lone Druid. He goes down. Storm Spirit is gonna try to TP out. Will be able to be safe. And Tidehunter still went down there to Korg's Storm Spirit, so at least they picked up that one. But man, what a fight! I mean, seriously, Anti-Mage is just ripping through everything. He's not an Anti-Mage for nothing, you know. I mean, we have seen him owning more, even though today it didn't really work out for for CLG in the game for his bottom. It doesn't matter. Mechanism up on the Chen in the meantime. He's doing okay-ish on his gold. Yeah, we see only Lois there is a Crystal Maiden, but she is of course a Crystal Maiden for a reason. As in, she is very low on farm. Oh, the Sentry Ward actually picks off this ward. Nice job there. They still have to see it, though. They have to walk past it to see it, which at the moment they're not gonna do so far. Storm Spirit gonna find the Lich, but he can't do anything. Vortex already on cooldown, and he has his Bloodstone completed now as well. And they might try to go for the Roshan, even though, well, there's no ward up here for the Radiant, so I guess they're not gonna do that. Storm Spirit gonna try to take some farm. Will probably be sent home shortly, just to get his mana back up, perhaps, if Chen is feeling lucky, feeling nice enough to do that. In the meantime, Invoker got 1300 gold again. And take a look at the gold graph real quick. We see 2k in favor of the Radiant team, and that is with 2 towers in favor right now. So sorry, 1 tower in favor. So it is still really even. 1 tower in favor with a bit of extra gold in the Anti-Mage. That is all the difference that there is. And the experience graph should be about the same. Well, it is actually in favor of the Dire team. They were able to take the last couple kills. And of course, right now, if you kill off the anti-mage, it gives a lot of experience. And, well, we saw the anti-mages getting killed off last. Well, not last, but it got killed off as the last big kill that went off. Of course, the top lane was still some kills just now. And there goes the Roshan. Storm Spirit picking it up. Might try to force out some fights here. As the Storm Spirit is now level 15, highest level. If he now dies, he gives a lot of gold to the Radiant team. He's gonna buy all he has an Aegis, so he will find Ravage being used, so hits on 4 heroes. Chain Frost going through, Hand of God going through as well as the mechanism should be soon. It's still not used though. Anti-Mage getting locked in a Frostbite. Crystal Main ultimate being used, but Crystal Main gonna go down to the Anti-Mage mana void. As we see Storm Spirit trying to do some damage here, but he's not going to be able to do that. Vortex still on the Venomancer, so they might be able to kill him off at least. Still pops his ultimate before he managed to back away. Still, Gale hitting Cold Snap. Storm Spirit in some trouble, managed to back off. And Tangle holds down the Anti-Mage. Storm Spirit will be sent home, and he should be fine. Lone Druid on the way out. Gush to landing, and Tidehunter, sorry Chen, will get picked off here. So Crystal Maiden and Chen giving their life for absolutely nothing, because the Tidehunter is still alive, even though barely he is still alive. And the Bear actually taking a lot of damage here, but he will be summoned back. Actually, Warden being here as well. Should be fine. Here comes the Storm Spirit again as well. Whoa, Vortex going off. He wants to get that Lich, and he gets that Lich as well. Making sure that it wasn't all in vain. Picking off someone on the back foot. They might go try to go for this tower right now. They have got a lot of HP still left, and let alone Druid, who's managed to not pick up a relic just yet. Has got 2,800 gold though. Should be really close to it to buy the entire thing right there. As we have Storm Spirit, just continue farming, making sure that he pushes his tier 2 tower a bit as well. We'll probably not get it down, as Anti-Mage is going to try to chase down Lone Druid. There will be a Frostbite. We'll give Crystal Maiden some time to run away and actually make sure that Anti-Mage is not chasing that anymore, even though he's got his Mad Style. Might be able to kill the Crystal Maiden only, but he would risk maybe his own life with the TPs able to come in from the tier 2 tower fairly fast. He just doesn't want to risk that. See, the tier 1 tower still went down, by the way, so they don't have that TP point anymore. Oh, it's not the gold. Oh, they want to go for this. Here comes TP in from the Tinker as well. Rockets will fly. Frostbite, and that's a quick kill up on the Anti-Mage, as they just can't do that. They have that global presence, and just a Crystal Maiden, Anti-Mage doesn't have to fear that, but then the ball eliding in, the Vortex, the TP in, Frostbite there as well, so many disables, and so much burst damage coming out from the Tinker as well as from the Storm Spirit a bit. So doing a good job there, as we see that Venomancer picked up a Ghost Scepter. Quite an awkward choice, to be fair. I mean, normally you see that with versus a real right-click power hero, and of course you have got that Lone Druid that is a hero like that, but you still also have the Storm Spirit and a lot of spell damage coming off from him as well as from the Crystal Maiden. So I'm quite unsure to how effective it will really be, but we'll see how he's going to use it and how good he's going to use it. We'll see Tidehunter building towards the pipe, or no. Well, picking up a Vitality booster. Might just be a casual Vitality booster. I don't think he's going to go for Vanguard, even though we have seen Tidehunters that do that before, so he might just be the odd one out. Vortex there. Here comes the Chen as well. Penance there, and that is going to be a kill. It's going to be still a Ravage, though. It's not a kill yet. Well, now he goes down. Hand of God going through. 4 staffs all around. They want to go in. That's Chain Frost hitting. Gale hitting as well. Tinker gonna drop. Won't be sent home again. Nice entangle up on the Anti-Mage, who gets 4 staff back as well. And that will be Chen trying to TP out. Will be successful in that. We're gonna see the rest being able to back off as well, probably. Yep. And he'll be fine. Well, Bear might not be fine. Nope, Bear gives 100 gold to the Anti-Mage, so he still gets something. Bear, who by the way got the relic up on himself. So they will have his Radiance fairly soon. Yeah, the Bloodstone on Storm Spirit getting more and more charges. 1300 gold up on him again as well. Might go still for for something like an Orchid. Just a good item to have against an Anti-Mage, just so he can't TP out. Well, blink out, I should say. Invoker, whoa, hello, 4 staff forward. But there's the Ball Lightning chasing it. Gale still hits, but he only needs to stand still and cast stuff. And he does do that. Gets a Cold Snap though. Ball Lightning away. Here comes the Crystal Maiden throwing down a Nova. Wants to get a Frostbite. Gets it on the Venomancer. She actually blocks away with the ward there as well. And nobody was able to follow up on that one. And they have to back off. Ow, ow, Anti-Mage. Wow, what is Anti-Mage doing here? What the hell?
Anti-Mage, you're no fun at all.
There goes the Storm Spirit killing off the Anti-Mage, but only after he killed off the Tinker. I really... how did that chase work? Really. I totally missed that chase. Storm Spirit, well, an extra charge on his Bloodstone now. Let's see what Tidehunter is still going for. Not that we can see anything just yet. Mechanism completed up on the Lich. Grant's got, well, we've already seen him with his space boots. He's building, picking up wards just now. He's being a good old support. Mechanism on the Chen, we already saw that as well as he's building towards a drums. So that's going to be the next item for him. Are we missing any items? Anti-Mage. No, 800 gold for him. Now that was all items. We see Invoker picking up a point booster. He's gonna go for an Aghanim, so we'll have that one soon. As a donkey is gonna give some dust and some wards to the support. All that dust actually sticks on the courier right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tutor Tower getting pressured on the bottom lane. Nobody just yet to defend it until the Anti-Mage comes blinking, taking all the free gold that's rolling in towards him. And we have a smoke up for dopeheadgaming. They're gonna go for something. Well, otherwise they wouldn't smoke up, I know. But for what? What are they gonna go for? Okay, nothing. Well, might still be the Anti-Mage though. I mean, there's gonna be a Vortex, there's gonna be a Frostbite, there's gonna be stuns from the Centaurs, there's gonna be a Tinker as well, and there's the Frostbite. He won't be able to get away. 1 stun, 2 stuns, and he's dead. Tinker picking up the last hit with the laser. Quick kills, and this might end up in a tier 2 tower on the bottom lane. But here comes the tornado, counter push, present. EMP hitting as well, doing some amount of damage there, and Storm Spirit just balls lightning in, wants to go for the 6, and ultimate though, Hand of God going through, and that is Venomman, so that is all the damage that he took with the Ghost Scepter on there. He will not get picked up just yet. Rabbit's being used, Crystal Main, a lot of trouble now, Mechanism being used, he is still alive right now, lands a Frostbite, goes down to the Tidehunter, still Deafening Blast going through, and there goes Storm Spirit picking off the Invoker, the rest is on the run. There goes the Ball Lightning, killing off the Venomancer still, and Tidehunter as well. And will it be more Lich in a world of trouble right now? He's the only one left alive from his team, and the dive is on. The dive is on indeed. Bear can tank up the tower, no problem. Chen, even with his low life, he wants the dive list, helps get the kill. And Lone Druid getting a double kill for that. Tinker's marching machines going through, and we'll see Korg being sent home upon his Storm Spirit. Chen, actually, what is he gonna do? He already TP'd home. He'll be fine. Tier 2 tower not going down, so they didn't get anything else apart from the kills as a result of that push-in, of that team wipe. But that's okay. In the meantime, we see the Ancients up on the dire side are being stacked for the Tinker, so he can get some free gold with his Martyr machines, and that is exactly what he wants. His Ghost Scepter will help make sure that he can stay here for a while, just refreshing all his things. And of course, a Ghost Scepter is a good thing to have against the Anti-Mage as well, even though not entirely good because, well, there's a lot of magical damage up on the Radiant side as well, but he just has to make sure that he presses it at the right time. If he gets ganked by himself, then he will be an unhappy one. As he's gets a lot of gold from these Ancients here, to be fair. So almost 20 gold already. As in 2k gold, not 20, of course. Sorry. Anti-Mage blinking away. Picked up his Manta Staff. Picked up a Vitality booster. Quite curious to see what he's gonna. Well, he's gonna go for hard, I guess. 4 misses, and they're all in the middle lane. Well, not all. Double damage rune. Gonna guard it until someone can pick it up. It's gonna be the Invoker that picks it up.
Double damage.
Storm Spirit level 20 right now. Let's take. We see the hero differences. I still had that on. Level 20, so 2 levels higher for Korok right now upon his Storm Spirit. He is doing an amazing job at also shutting that Anti-Mage down, and they've been able to do that quite well. I mean, with the amount of disables that they have, I mean, the fight in the bottom lane just now started out with them killing off the Anti-Mage, and they did it really fast. They had a lot of bursts with Tinker TPing into the Chen's creeps. It was just a good gank indeed. And if they can do it more often with baiting out the Ravage as well, like they did, and just taking the team fight afterwards, then they're in a pretty good position, of course. Normally, you would expect, like, them to go back. Oh, Crystal Main is in trouble here, taking a kill, landing a Frostbite, EMP Tornado going through. He will probably go down here, with Venomancer taking the last hit, but here comes the Storm Spirit. Vortex up, 4 staff away from the Venomancer so far, as he is almost down to the bear, who has the radiance, so the aura actually hurting him a bit, but he'll be able to TP out. Deafening blast going through as well. Rockets will still fly. Nobody else dying but the crystal main there, so a bit of a loss for dopeheadgaming, but it's just a crystal main, so you know he's doing okay-ish. Let me rush this up, guys. Is it? Yeah, it's the Dire that's trying to take it. And they have a Ravage. They could try and take this if they really wanted to. Here comes the tornado. From this one, they will be able to see everybody there, and here they go. And they want to go. There's ball lighting up to the high ground. Still Ravage hits on everybody. Lich Lightning going through as well. Hand of God going through. There will be a mechanism as well. Wow! Anti-Mage picking up a Tinker on the high ground there. He will try to go for more as everybody seems to have backed off. Lone Druid trying to do something, but it's just an illusion chasing him down. Storm Spirit not doing anything just yet. Just giving some vision there. So everybody's trying to back off and be safe, knowing that they're not at the advantage when the Anti-Mage is just running around freely there. Lone Druid will be sent home by the Chen, should be fine. Only losing the Tinker in that fight is actually pretty good for dopeheadgaming. I mean, they know they can't take it, and are just, well, they're gonna give the Roshan away, maybe not, maybe Storm Spirit, he's gonna try to ball lightning in. He's gonna try to take it, and they know it too. There's the Gale. But this Remnant is still giving some vision. Will it be in time though? Who can click faster? That's gonna be the trouble. There we go. Well, will it be in time? No. Anti-Mage picking up the Aegis. This was Storm Spirit not being fast enough with that. And the bear, of course, also not able to kill off the Aegis, which was his intention gonna be. But no chance there. Aegis picked up by the Anti-Mage. So he was. We already saw him going down a couple of times with that gank of the Dire team. But right now, I mean, he's gotta be more aware of those ganks, and after that, if it is a successful gank, then he will not be able to be taken down so easily. 3k gold upon an Anti-Mage. We do have the gold difference, barely nothing though. Still have to point that out as we see the gold graph. I mean, the gold difference is 2k, and it's probably all gonna be upon an Anti-Mage, because look at that. The supports of the Dire team are just so low compared to the Radiant team. Otherwise, all the way around, of course. The support of the Radiant team are just so low compared to the one of the Dire team. Of course, Crystal Maid is going to be at the bottom of the end, but bottom of the list. But still, it's definitely not looking bad for the Dire team, even though they don't have an Anti-Mage, they don't have a Morphling or something like that. But they're still not looking bad with all the disables that they have. They should probably build some more disables though, maybe in the form of Sheep Sticks. We do have the Tinker, probably building that one with his ultimate orb that he just picked up. And we'll see maybe the Chen, if he gets enough farm, having that one as well. And actually Storm Spirit picking up a side device as well, so they do have to disable, and they will have more disable if the Tinker gets that one as well. That's a lot of disable coming out from the Dire team. Anti-Mage in the meantime still pretty close to his heart, to be fair. Could already pick up a Reaver, and it's actually going to be a pause, which, oh no, I don't have water. Damn it, I wish I had water. We'll pick up water before the next game. This is a real Anti-Mage. He's looking good. He is looking good indeed. The only trouble though is the later we get, and of course the Anti-Mage is still the Anti-Mage, is pretty important, but the later we get, it's like well, the later we get, the more important the other heroes are gonna be. The more important the supports are going to be with the farm that they have, or don't have in this case, on the Radiant team. I mean, Lich, I mean, he's doing okay, he's got a mechanism, he can stay alive, but other than that, I mean, we actually have a support with drums and a mechanism, and that's actually the only one that doesn't really have anything else. We have the Tinker who is building stuff, we have 2 semi-carries up on the Dire team, with the Tinker as well as the Storm Spirit, but the other semi-carry is the Invoker, who is building towards something, but he's actually building towards multiple things at the same time. By the looks of it. I mean, this was going to be an Aghanims, and this is going to be a Sheepstick, knowing that they probably need the Sheepstick first. So it is just, it's going to be coming down to real sort of strategic decisions. If it's going to continue much longer, I mean, all the tier 2 towers are still up, and it's really going to come down to picking what team fights when, and who ganks what where, and stuff like that. It is. I mean, the items, like we said, the gold difference is basically nothing. Experience difference, okay, in favor of the Dire team. They haven't taken the last couple of kills. What is it? They're talking about me. Okay, I'm not gonna reply to that because I'm professional. Cool. Anyway, so strategical decisions. That's gonna be the case. That's gonna be what we're waiting for. Team fights. And if we look at team fights, oh Tidehunter, what are you doing now? You're gonna get picked up. I was gonna say, if you're looking at team fights, that Tidehunter is looking pretty good for the Radiant team, right? I mean, there's not really any equivalent up on the Dire team for that. Of course, he doesn't have to get picked off like that, and he is pretty low on the farm, and he doesn't really have that much survivability, even though he did manage to pick up his Vanguard, which I hope he knows that it doesn't stack, and he's building towards his pipe right now, still. But yeah, has his Vanguard, so gonna go for extra tanky build. Like I said, I mean, we have seen Tidehunters doing that before, so it's not that odd at all. But it is kind of double, because of course the effects don't stack with the Kraken Shell. But anyway, doesn't matter. Pipe is gonna be next, and we'll see Tidehunter going for that really tanky role that he wants to play, that he wants to be able to play, to just walk in there. Well, at some point, hopefully for him, blink in there, and then start a team fight, and hopefully for them it's gonna end well with that Anti-Mage just ripping through everything. Unless, of course, Anti-Mage is not going to get a BKB at some point, in which case he'll be shackled all the time by this Tinker here, as well as by the Kork, who is, by the way, beyond godlike right now with his kills. But then again, I mean, it's an Anti-Mage. He can do anything. He'll be sent home. He doesn't even need to use a boost of travel. We'll be fine. Smoke gank up for the Dire team, for the Radiant team. They're not going to find anything, though. Everybody backed off. Apart from Kork, but you know, he has Ball Lightning, he's fine. They're really not going to be able to find anything. Let's see though, 4-star, we already saw that. I'm really lost. I mean, he's really going for everything at the same time. Unless he wants to build a Scotty. Invoker Scotty, go, 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 go. He's not going to do that though. That would be fun to see though. Quite entertaining. But yeah, right now we don't have any new items just yet, because I can't talk about that. We're just waiting. We're for the Dire team. We're waiting until they can pick up a hero and then force a fight. Or for the Radiant team, they're just going to force the fight. Or wait till a fight comes towards them. Oh, here comes the Storm Spirit, gonna come in from the side. It's gonna already scout out a lot of heroes. And there the rest come. Gil hits up on the Storm Spirit, but he turns Ice Mag into a Piglet. And Tangle latches on the Lich, who already sends his Chain Frost out. Mechanism goes. Look at that bounce. And Hand of God going through. Crystal Maid is still getting picked up by the Anti-Mage just now. And Chen, in a world of trouble, will get picked up as well. 2 kills for Hasgrand so far. Double kill, and that is the rest of the Dire team backing off. Lone Druid still managed to pick up the Lich with that, but he's getting harassed here as well. He's gonna try to get an entangle up on that Anti-Mage. In the meantime, Storm Spirit picking up the Venomancer kill. Beyond godlike still, as Warden still trying to get away from that one. Is the Mana Void still up? And why can't I select? Yeah, Mana Void is still up if he wants to use it. Entangle hits on the wrong Anti-Mage though, with the Mad Cell there. Warden just tries to juke his way through, but still got picked up, dominating. Triple kill for the Anti-Mage, even though, you know, the time in between wasn't long enough, but Anti-Mage doing what Anti-Mage does, and managed to pick off the creep as well. Roasting top and there was the hard complete up on the Anti-Mage. He is like really hard to kill right now, and he still has the Aegis, and he will have the Aegis for 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes time still. So he is really doing really good. And even though with the amount of disables that they have up on the Dire team, is it gonna be enough? I mean, really, almost 3k HP? I am not sure. And if Anti-Mage gets a BKB, then that is really gonna be hard to kill. They really have to play only the strategical card right then and outplay them, because Anti-Mage with a BKB, I mean, Storm Spirit won't be able to kill him down that fast, and he'll be able to kill the Storm Spirit off, or maybe Storm Spirit will be able to juke him around with the Ball Lightning, but he'll kill off the supports in the meantime. Oh, and talking about killing off supports, yeah, we will kill off the support, and he's gonna go down. Mega kill for that one. 3,200 gold up on him. His Crystal Maid slightly out of position at that location. Storm Spirit gonna continue farming. He needs that farm. He really needs that farm. And of course the Radiant side, the Dire side. I mean, the thing that they're fearing most in team fights, apart from the Anti-Mage, is gonna be the Ravage. And what do you do when you're up versus the Ravage? In the end, you can only get BKBs. Ravage is always gonna be annoying. Whoa, Antimage just blinks in there and wants to go for that. And that's why I don't pick up a Ghost Scepter. So yeah, that was a Ghost Scepter. Manifold doing extra damage with that. And Chen in a world of trouble right now as he's gonna get picked off. Or not. No. Chain Frost though, oh, bouncing around, and that will pick him up. Antimage blinking in there. He's still quite full on HP. He's doing fine. Tier 2 tower still not down though. They can't really go in there and push the tier 3, so they go for the tier 2 instead. And there's BKB. I was wondering when that was gonna come. BKB upon the Storm Spirit, who might be able to turn this game around, but is he gonna be able to do that? He is a level higher than the Antimage, but Antimage is so tanky. And the Ravage is still up. They still can force this pipe up on, hood up on the Tidehunter now as well. No pipe just yet, and they're just gonna bank everything up on the Anti-Mage. Crystal Main gonna drop there, and we're gonna see the tier 3 tower probably fall as the invisibility rune on the Storm Spirit will make sure that he was able to pick up one hero before Ball Lightning away from that, and he's probably gonna pick up the Venomancer if he can succeed. If they want to go in on this, here comes Warden as well. Yeah, there's the Venomancer. Pops his BKB. It's going to be Venomancer that's already dead. He's going to turn his eyes to the Invoker next. Invoker will drop as well. Mechanism will still help him out, staying alive slightly longer. Ball Lightning after that though. A couple more right clicks needed, and there comes the Ravage. Probably a Storm Spirit picks up the Invoker. No Ravage yet. No mana left on the Anti-Mage, and Storm Spirit Ball Lightning again to his base. He is going to be safe. Picked off 2 heroes. And at the cost of really nothing, the tier 3 tower was already down at that time, and the Ravage just didn't hit from the... I mean, you can't really do that because the BKB was on. And that is going to be something that they really have to continue doing, getting those BKBs up, making sure that Tidehunter is going to be useless. Tidehunter is level 15, by the way. And, well, I'm not sure what to do with an Anti-Mage because he is really, really farmed. And if I was him, I would sell my, my magic stick. And I would definitely pick up a BKB just to make sure that you can just turn on your BKB and just rip through everything as well. There's the Vortex. They're gonna try to kill him later to do something, but not that much. He's being turned into his first Piglet. There's the Ball Lightning again. He will be able to blink away if he thinks he's gonna need it. And he's actually not blinking away just yet. Now he is blinking away. Hand of God going through. Blink away, make sure that Anti-Mage is gonna be safe. He is indeed gonna be safe, and there was no disable in time again to stop him from doing that. We're gonna see Korg being sent back to base. So the Storm Spirit will get his mana and stuff back. He is level 25 right now. And yeah, this is indeed, I mean, what I said at the start of the game. This is indeed really a better game than the game we saw before this. I mean, the game we saw before this was 10 minutes long, so really not that long. This is actually quite a good game. And I have to say, despite Anti-Mage being so big, we still don't know who is going to win. Look at that. Look at that gold difference. I mean, it's just 6k up in the last minute or so, and that is just whoa. Hello, Storm Spirit. Hello, Invoker Vortex, and that's a kill. More gold for the people. Tornado still happening, but you know what? That doesn't matter. And Korg will be sent back to base. The Heshground is gonna try to find Chen. Thinking about blinking, he's gonna blink. Roshan back up in the meantime. He's gonna be sent. Well, no, he's gonna be safe. Who might not be safe? Level 12 versus level 23. Who is gonna win? Crystal Main is gonna try to juke it. Well, that didn't really work out. Anti-Mage actually gets the kill. Storm Spirit Ball Lightning in is gonna get IX Magno, or is he? Mechanism helping out there. Pipe as well up on that one, and there goes the Lich. Goes down to the Storm Spirit. Vortex up in the Venomancer. He goes down. Anti-Mage killing up the Storm Spirit though. And Roshan still alive. Someone being turned into a Piglet. It is the Anti-Mage, but he will be fine. He will be fine. Tidehunter might not be fine though if he gets entangled here, which he might be because the bear is running after him, and he's got the oh, he's being turned into a Piglet. 1437 helping out, goes down. Chen actually being the one to pick up the last hit, so it's only this is what they have to do, and this is all fine because right now everybody was dead on the side of the Radiant. The only one that was left alive, Anti-Mage. No surprise, picked up a basher rather than a BKB. Thinking, you know what, I'm gonna stay alive anyway. I don't need a BKB. Don't need that stuff. But yeah, doing a really good job. And Roshan being attempted here now by the Dire, and because of the Tidehunter already being dead, well, Anti-Mage could try to do something by himself, but he's not gonna try that. Or maybe he's gonna try to blink in and then blink out again. He actually picked up an Abyssal and all of that, so. But he is gonna be too late. Storm Spirit already picked up the Aegis, and he's gonna blink right into the eyes of the Anti-Mage. He'll get turned into Piglet. Vortex there as well. Will there be support? Will be able to blink away. Entangle hits on the wrong one. Whoa, look at that damage. Look at that damage. It was just so much. And that is the Aegis already popped. And that is just the mana void doing so much damage, and I want to continue going for this. Lands an overload, but that's it. Wow, that was the Aegis already picked up. He still has a cheese, but just really so much damage. We're gonna see if they're gonna be able to still do something with that anti-mage, because that anti-mage is just, I mean, he doesn't even want money for buyback, because, you know, he's not dying. He's died 5 times, and he's got 20 kills. Look at that kill score. Storm Spirit, of course, trying to keep up, but, you know, there's a reason anti-mages get picked up as a hard carry and Storm Spirit more as a mid-game hero. Purely because the anti-mage will outfarm a Storm Spirit. Oh, in the meantime, in the forest, we're gonna get someone find out. Deafening Blast, Gale, Venomous ulti, Crystal Main will drop, maybe a Lone Druid as well. Chain Frost will help out there. Anti-mage coming in on that, and that's indeed a kill. Indeed a kill. And then they're gonna draw an arrow on the minimap, indicating, you know what, we're gonna go for the barracks there. And for the people in the chat, I do think Invoker has fingers.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But he's still gonna go for a sheepstick, because you know what, thinking, you know, oh, I'm gonna go for Aghanus. Oh no, wait, I'm gonna go for a sheepstick. It's really effective. They pop the pipe, still taking some damage, but not enough to be stopped down. And anti-mage blinking in, wants to go for some kills. They're gonna try for Tinker. Tinker gets sent home. Chen being forced back, and that forced back will actually just make sure that the barracks go down. This might very well be a GG, because what are you gonna do against this anti-mage? What can you do against this anti-mage? Blink goes off to the tier 3 tower top lane. He can just stand there, right click. His illusion's helping out. It is really, really deadly right now. Tier 4, tier 3 tower will drop. Ball lightning, and he wants to go for Ice Mike once again. And he will get him too. I mean, Hand of God going through still, but Ravage being used. Chen taking the gush. Tinker in the meantime picking up the kills, actually picked up the Tinker, sorry, the Lich as well as the Venomancer last hit. And Orchid now completed up on the Source Spirit. They should have done that earlier, I believe, but you know, it doesn't matter. We're still gonna see how it works out. We still have the Titan who already uses Ravage. He's gonna try to survive this, even though it looks pretty grim for him. Lich bot back. There goes the Titan and goes down. Hashground being turned into a pick that should be able to blink away. Blink after the Source Spirit. That mana void is just so painful. Hashground being turned into a piglet once again, being entangled as well. Will there be enough damage? I am not sure. There will be another piglet soon. Yes, like he will finally go down. And that was also, I mean, yeah. Buyback instantly. He just had that golden. Invoker picking up side advice finally. So at least they were able to pick up the kill with the Tinker. That was a Tinker. It was just sheep rearm, sheep rearm. And that was just all that he needed to do. So looking very good for that one. And the Orchid will help out as well. But my oh my. That Orchid won't stop the Abyssal Blade. And the immense mana pool that Storm Spirit has is hurting him so much right now with that mana void. You saw what it did to him. He just went down so fast. And we will see that more often as well. And who cares about March of the Machines? Not the Anti-Mage. Not the anti-mage at all. He just runs straight through there. It's like, okay, you know what, my item build is actually correct. As in, he doesn't really need all that much more. He might sell his TP scroll if he really wants to, but he doesn't really need to. He is looking pretty good right now. He's looking very farmed as we see his gold per minute. Yeah, he is looking really good right now. At the same time though, I mean, oh, yeah, I think he will be fine. At the same time, it's only one set of barracks that is down. And a tier 3 tower, and it's not that bad, and with one good fight from the Dire team, they could do the same thing to the Radiant team. Radiant team who have smoked up are gonna try to find someone, gonna find off the Lone Druid first. Gush, Chain Frost, bouncing around, doing a lot of damage. Hand of God goes through, will be sent back in time. Nope, nope. Invoker takes the fall, and Chen will fall with him. And that is 2 kills. Anti-Mage picking up one of those kills, and they're gonna push into to this. Wow, at Crystal Main. I mean, really, gonna push into the tier to the barracks on the top lane. In the meantime, 1437 still staying alive to the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage actually changing his mind, being turned to a piglet right now. Tornado going through. We had the Chen buying back though. In the meantime, barracks are being attempted here, and with attempted, I do mean taken down. Lone Druid buying back as well. That's the last hope that they got, but it's gonna be too late for that melee barracks because those already went down. Entangle lands on the Lich, but who cares about the Lich? Who cares about the Invoker? Both go down, but it's gonna be Hashground that's gonna be the target. Tidehunter being picked up here now too. Storm Spirit getting a double kill. Will he be in time to trying to catch the Anti-Mage? I don't think he will. Anti-Mage long gone. And he is gonna be safe. Venomman's actually back here as well, so he's gonna be fine. And they got the melee barracks. That is what they came for. So good job for them. Good job for the Radiant team. They definitely once again picked up a set of barracks and didn't really lose too much. I mean, they lost a couple of their heroes, but you know, right now it is just the Anti-Mage is just, you gotta kill off the Anti-Mage, but really, to do that you probably have to kill off the supports first, and they have been doing that quite solidly. But still, it's costing them so much effort, and the Anti-Mage is just able to do so much before doing anything else. Smoke up for the Dire team. This is what they need to do. Trying to find a kill, hopefully on the Anti-Mage, and then go in. Anti-Mage can buy back though. He will. Well, he has a cooldown so far, but gold wise he can buy back in 1.5 minutes. Anti-Mage is actually being a fake here, because the real one is sitting in the base, getting his mana back up, which he actually has to wait a very long while for, because he's a pretty high stacked Anti-Mage, high farmed Anti-Mage, as I say. He's gonna go towards mid lane. Everybody's gonna go towards the mid lane. They know everybody's missing from the map too, so they probably know, like, you know what, let's stick together until we know where they are. And there is a ward up here. They don't see it though, because there's, well, smoke actually ran out, so they know where they are. They definitely know where they are. But they're gonna stick together anyway, knowing that if they lose, if they leave, apart from the Anti-Mage, he'll be fine. Oh, you'll be more than fine. You'll be okay. You're gonna kill off the Crystal Maiden. Tinker coming in there, but the creep that had Tinker in it, or that was a TP Tinker doing it, whatever, is dead, as well as the bear. And that is that is the Radiant team on the chase, and they're gonna go for the middle lane, and maybe then rotate to the bottom lane to get the tier 3 tower there. We'll see what they're gonna do. Maybe they even decide, you know what, let's go for the tier 4s. No, it's gonna be tier 3s. It's gonna be tier 3s. Ball lightning in, and it's gonna be Tidehunter that's gonna be the target. He doesn't have a Ravage just yet. He's getting silenced as well. BKB up on the Storm Spirit. Wants to go for this. There's a Ravage still, but Tidehunter dying still. Is there gonna be more being done here? Lane Chain Frost bouncing through. Bear and Master. Creeps will help out there though. Venomman's ulti hitting only on the bear though. In the meantime, there goes the Tinker. Mana Void helping that out, and now Storm Spirit could go in again if they wanted to, because the Mana Void is on cooldown, and Anti-Mage is actually looking on half HP right now. He wants to kill off the Tinker. Tinker is just going to turn him into a piglet all the time. Vortex, that is the Invoker already being taken down. Anti-Mage having to blink away from that one, knowing that he would not be at the advantage. There goes the Venomancer, gets picked up. Silence up on the Anti-Mage, and is he gonna get turned into a piglet? No, because he's dead before then. Tinker picking up the kill of the Lich in the meantime. That's a team wipe. That is a team wipe in favor of dopeheadgaming, and they might actually try to go for something with this, but there's no lanes pushed out. They do have 90 seconds without the Anti-Mage, but he could buy back. But as long as he's not forced, he won't buy back. So they're gonna try to defend this. They're gonna try to take this, and I mean, really, this could still go either way. This could really still go either way. You might say, you know what, this is just, you know, merely a setback for you World of Warcraft people, but it is still, they could still take it. They just have to dedicate a hero to defend the lanes, to, you know, stop the pushing from happening, but that's why you have a Tinker. Tinker is like best of that. Tinker is like the anti-pusher. Making sure that nobody gets in. And of course he'll be able to be there in a fight regardless when there is a fight. Anti-Mage still dead for 40 seconds. Doesn't want to buy back just yet. Now he does though, but Venomancer is already dead. They're still going to try to kill the tier 3 tower before Anti-Mage actually blinks in. Oh, here he is already. Being turned into a piglet. Man's style being used. Pipe up. There's no Ravage just yet, because these Storm Spirit are getting killed off. Void, Mana Void killing him off. Tinker in a world of trouble. He's going to get picked off. He will be sent home in time. Force staff helping him out. He will be sent home in time. Chen is going to give his life for that send home there for that Holy Persuasion. He is going to drop Anti-Mage double kill. As the chase is on, Venomancer actually bought back, wants to go for more. Or did he actually die? Yeah, he died and he bought back. Lone Druid is on the run from the Anti-Mage, from everybody. Here comes the block. Gil will hit if the Venomancer is fast enough. Frostbite up on the Anti-Mage. Gil will not hit just yet. And they're going to be safe. They're going to kill off the bear again though. And this time it's Venomancer picking up the 100 gold. And yeah, that's gonna be a fight in favor of the Radiant team. I mean, they're gonna get. Oh, this might be a game changer though. When Age is up on the anti-mage again, that might definitely be a game changer. Look at that! Look at that anti-mage.
Obelisk calls me to service.
Jen buying back. It will be too late for the Roshan now.
Roshan has fallen to
Clarity.
Here he comes. Smoke up instantly. Wants to blink in for someone.
Radiant's
It's
bottom
gonna be the
tower
tier 3 that they're gonna try to defend. Smoke up for the Dire team as well, but they're... Oh, here comes the anti-mage. Wanted to go. Crystal Main gonna be target number 1. He will be dead soon. He won't be sent home again, at least. There won't be... Oh, he actually was fast enough. Nice job there. Evoker, Ravage, Mechanism. Evoker had the cheese, and there goes the anti-mage, killing off the Storm Spirit once again. The Mana Void being really deadly for that. Chen has to back away here with the Venom Enter ulti up on him. Wants to take the Invoker with him. Wants to take him down. Will get him down as well. Chen picking up the last hit as Hashgrant being turned to piglets. Tinker is in trouble, and there's another piglet, and there's Tinker, another piglet. What the hell, massive piglets here, but as soon as Tinker backs out, he is gonna die. And he will be, well, he will be forced stepping away. Hashgrant actually has to be careful here. If he is gonna be able to blink away here, yes he is, but he's very low on HP, only 100 HP left, a bit less even. And is he gonna be able to get away from that? Still getting slowed by the Nova. Tinker TPing in, might be able to land some rockets here, and there we go. Age is being popped there. Tidehunter is gonna drop here as well, with Lone Druid picking up the last hit, and there's the anti-mage again being turned to piglets. Paladin's there as well, and a lot of trouble, a lot of damage. Another piglet, and there comes Storm Spirit as well. Chen taking the last hit, and that is anti-mage down once again. And this time he doesn't have buyback, so this time it could mean massive changes. But this time, oh yeah, I was gonna say. Tinker really has to go here to throw down some more to the machines, because otherwise the tier 4 towers are gonna go down. Tidehunter does buy back, but this, I mean, oh, this could be it. This could be it for either way. For either team, I mean, really. One boot to travel up on the anti-mage, and he will be able to TP there and help and kill off the barracks, probably. Tinker actually TPing to the bottom lane now too. Is want to help out, or actually TP to base first, I guess. And you gotta go for the tier 4s. Who cares about barracks? Who cares about barracks at all? Tier 4s is where you're at. This is gonna be so difficult to see which one is gonna take it. The Ravage is on cooldown still. There goes the Invoker 4-step. It will be enough. No, it won't be. In the meantime, Crystal Main getting picked off again. Venom Rancer and Invoker going down. Anti-Mage still down for another 40 seconds. They go back to the tier 4 towers. They really want to get this. If they get the tier 4 towers, they might be able to kill off the barracks. There's no fortification on them either, and they're gonna go for the barracks. Lich is gonna drop there too. 30 seconds for the Anti-Mage is back. Will they get the barracks? Only Tidehunter drop. He won't be able to do that much. He will actually be able to get killed off. 25 seconds for the Anti-Mage is up. And it's gonna be Storm Spirit is just gonna ball lighting in there, and they're gonna go for the barracks, and I do think they're gonna get this. They are gonna get this, and a GG! GG is cold! There goes the throne! What the hell is going on in this game? They just played the murder game. Oh my god! Oh my god, this game! Really. Oh, they're gonna be so gloating. I'm gonna jump on their Skype in a moment after letting you see this end screen for a while. And, geez, this game, I mean, really good play from both teams, and the Anti-Mage is super huge, but Disables win the game. Tinker with this 4-staff Sheepstick win the game, and we're gonna be right back after my outro, and then we're gonna jump on Skype to see when is game number 4, because it will be the next game, and, oh, okay, so, be right back.